Good morning and happy Friday. Um, so today, I think I'm thinking about how to structure the class, and I mentioned last week that I might do a class where we focus on neck flexibility, um, maybe neck strength as well. So maybe we'll try to do that today. Of course, if anyone here is here live and has any requests, then feel free to type them in the chat. And another thing that I keep hearing about is, and just sort of keeps coming up in various ways for me in my life, like both with myself and other people, is the idea that, difficult emotions. And if you're feeling a difficult emotion, then rather than distracting yourself or sort of resisting it or pushing it away, if you can just sit with the emotion and just let yourself feel it and sit there like really with it, sort of welcoming it in a way, then you will find that the unpleasant feelings that both in your body and your emotions will eventually leave. It's going to be temporary. Whereas if you do the opposite and try to push it away or resist it or distract yourself, then it can kind of, I don't know, maybe like infest you a little bit more. So it still stays with you longer. So yeah, maybe one way that you can practice that is meditation, but yoga is another way. Because it's another practice in which we're paying attention to the breath and paying attention to our body, which are both parts, tied in with the emotions. So just on that note, let's get started. And I also wanted to mention, I think I had mentioned last week that I strained my back, my SI tendon, I think it is. I think when I was teaching one of these classes. And I guess that's something that can happen to teachers, because we'll sort of exaggerate the poses and not really be warmed up enough. So, good morning, Rory. Let me take off my glasses. Yeah, so my doctor's advice, I just happened to have a physical, and her advice about that was to keep doing yoga, but to just pay attention to the movement that triggered that sprain. So that's what I'm doing. So you might notice me like being a little more gentle with my back. But also that's very encouraging. Like, the doctors also say that yoga is actually helpful for injuries. Of course you should speak to your own doctor if you have an injury, but I was worried that I might have to stop doing yoga and even the more intense Ashtanga yoga, and apparently I don't. So just wanted to share that story. So let's start in a comfortable seated position. Oh, and also she prescribed me some kind of anti-inflammatory drug that I had never heard of, and I generally don't like taking medication. But she said that this one would just sort of, like, the tendon is swollen, so it would help bring it down, and so that would make it be, have the effect of it being less aggravated just by my movements, because it won't be like rubbing against the joints as much and aggravating itself. So yeah, I did try the medication and it helps. And it doesn't seem to have any bad side effects. So I also just wanted to put that message out there that for that kind of injury, the anti-inflammatories can be helpful, like used in the short term. You don't want to, like for this one, I'm not going to use it longer than a week maximum, but hopefully only for a few days, just to allow the injury to heal a little bit. Great. So anyway, comfortable seated position. And just moving back and forth from side to side until you find a place of balance where you just feel like your back is straight and long, already starting to engage your bandhas. So bringing your lower belly in and up, and you're engaging your pelvic floor. And let's just bring our awareness to our breath. Just noticing where in your body you feel your breath. And that can also be applied to what I was talking about earlier. If you're feeling a difficult emotion, you can bring your awareness to where in your body you feel that emotion. That's one way of being aware of sitting with it. Good. And I encourage you to transition to the Ujjayi breath, breathing with sound through your nose, closing the back of your throat to make the ocean sound. Lengthening and deepening the breath. And then we're going to start with some very gentle neck rolls because we're not warm yet. So just very slowly, not overdoing it. At least I'm not warm. Maybe you're warm. And actually, I encourage you to do what I did today. If you have time before this class, to just go for a walk to warm up a little bit. So exhaling as your head goes down, inhaling as it comes up. Relaxing your jaw. Good, and then taking one hand, placing it on the opposite knee. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, gently look over your shoulder. Feeling the twist all the way through your core, giving your digestive organs a bit of a massage here, as well as just bringing some motion into your spine. Other side. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, gently look over the shoulder. Hi, Spooky. Spooky. Hi, Lucky. And back to center. And then placing your hands on your knees. Inhale, again gently lean forward. Exhale, drop your head. Just starting to notice how your neck and spine feel. Inhale. And exhale, drawing the belly in, rounding your spine. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And coming onto your hands and knees. Look down, make sure your fingers are spread wide. Wrists aligned under your shoulders, knees aligned under your hips. Toes tucked under. Inhale, cat and cow. Dropping your belly, opening your chest, looking forward. Exhale, gently drawing the belly in and around your spine. Again, not exaggerating this, just very gently. Still just getting warmed up here. Inhale. And exhale. Full breaths though. Full inhalations and complete exhalations. Inhale, exhale. And just starting to notice how your head feels. How your neck feels as you're in the cat position. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Walk your hands forward. Bring your hips back and drop your head towards the mat. Stay here for a couple breaths. Use all your breath. Breathing with sound. And then look up and just bend your elbows. Take your fingers and sort of like this, your thumbs kind of on your jawline and your fingertips on your temples. And then drop your head and just kind of use your hands and fingers to manipulate your head forward. So just getting your neck a little more length. And then you can kind of stay here pressing your fingers into sort of the very top of your spine where it goes into your skull. This is one of the times when I really wish I could be there in person with you because it's easier to show than describe. And just breathing here. And then release. Place your hands, fingers spread wide. Straighten your legs and start to pedal your feet. Just again, gently stretching your calf muscles. Breathing into the whole back side of your body, lengthening your upper body with each exhalation, shoulders away from the ears. Actually, first shrug your shoulders towards your ears and then gently release on an exhale. Okay, and then slowly walk your hands back towards your feet. Knees bent. Inhale, exhale, drop your head. And then again, just use your hands to sort of push your head down towards the floor, lengthening your neck. Good, and inhale. Drawing your belly in, supporting with your bandhas here, supporting with your core. Slowly roll up to standing, head coming up last. And as you're bringing your belly in, try to keep your lower back wide, so not compressing anything in your back. It's sort of a lot of micro movements and body awareness there, but sorry, let me adjust the light. Good. Coming into mountain pose, feet hip distance apart. Just wiggle your toes, spread your toes wide, rock back and forth from side to side, feeling the entire surface of the sole of your foot on the mat. And just scanning up, noticing how your body feels. Knees softly bent, pelvic floor engaged, belly in and up, long spine, long neck, shoulders back and down, chest open, chin parallel to the floor. Coming back to your Ujjayi breath. And inhale, exhale, chest open, hands facing forward. And just receiving any positive energy, being open to it. And inhale, the arms up. Noticing how your shoulders feel. Exhale, float the hands down. Moving your head with this. Inhaling, looking up towards your thumbs. Exhale, look down towards your feet. Again, nothing jerky or forced, just moving very gently. Still engaging your bandhas. Good. Inhale up. Clasp your hands together, index fingers pointing up. Lengthen. And exhale, reach to one side, feeling stretch all the way through your armpit, downside of your body and hips. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach. Inhale back to center. And exhale, other side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach. And inhale back to center. Release the hands down. Make a strap, scarf, or belt if you have one nearby. Inhale, the arms up. Exhale, dropping the strap behind you. Inhale up. Exhale, and again, moving your head with the motion. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Inhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. And inhale, exhale, side stretch. What is it? Do you see a bird or a squirrel or something? Inhale, exhale, other side. Inhale, and then just gently moving with the strap. Breathing and engaging your bandhas. Moving in whichever way feels good to you right now. Just getting the kinks out. Good, and then gently place the strap to the side. Come to the front of your mat and let's start to warm up a little bit more with our sun salutations. So my plan for this class is sun salutations, and then I'd like to spend a little more time kind of on the floor and in inversions today, but we need to make sure we're really warm first. So I think we're gonna do a few more repetitions of sun salutations, but at a slightly faster pace, just so that we don't spend the majority of the class doing them. So just let's get ready for that. So sun salutation A, inhale, and especially if you're having shoulder problems, remember to wrap your shoulders forward, look up, exhale, fold, bending your knees as much as necessary to protect your back. Inhale, look forward, exhale, plant your hands, fingers spread wide, step back, plank. Inhale, exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Taking 5 breaths here. Noticing where your body feels more tight, more fluid. Noticing how your breath feels. Releasing a little more with each exhalation. Good, and inhale, look up, straighten, downward dog. And then just step one foot and then the other forward. Inhale and exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up, engaging your core. And reach up, exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up, exhale, fold. Inhale, exhale, step back with the opposite foot this time. So try to switch which foot you lead with each time. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose, breathing. So really breathing here, really being with your breath and consciously releasing tension with each exhalation. Good. Inhale, come forward. Straighten into downward dog. And step one foot forward, then the other. Inhale, exhale, fold. Drop your head. So bringing your forehead towards your knees to really get length through your back and neck. But gently, just sort of to the edge of your range of motion, maybe a little over. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and exhale. And inhale, exhale. This time tucking your toes on your exhale, downward dog. Holding for 5 breaths. Or if you would prefer to go back into child's pose, you can do that too. Whichever one, using your exhalations to lengthen and release. And step forward. Inhale, and exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Always coming back to this place of rest at the end of a sun salutation. But it's an active rest. So again, consciously releasing and softening with each exhalation, lengthening. Good. Inhale, come forward. Always staying with your breath. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart. Last sun salutation A. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Bringing your heels towards the mat, really finding length in the backside of your body. And breathing. And inhale, step forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, and exhale, chair. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, sitting back. Taking a couple of breaths here. We're not going to stay as long as in this pose. Sinking a little deeper. Inhale, arms out. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step back, plank. Inhale, exhale. Modified chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, brief downward dog, just enough to put your left heel down and step forward into warrior one. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, warrior two. Engaging the bandhas. Inhale, exhale, cartwheel your hands down, step back, plank. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, step through. So in one breath if possible, warrior one. Inhale, exhale, warrior two. Bringing your leading knee towards a 90-degree angle. The knee behind the ankle or over it. And inhale, exhale. Step back, plank. Inhale, exhale. Chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale. This is the resting downward dog or child's pose that we'll hold for a few more breaths. Coming back to the Ujjayi breath if you've lost it. Lengthening with each exhalation. Good. And step forward. Inhale, exhale, chair pose. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, fold. And inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, exhale, chair. Inhale, arms up, exhale, sink a little deeper. Just a breath here. Inhale, the arms up, exhale, fold. Inhale, exhale, step back plank. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Step forward, warrior one. Warrior two. Inhale, exhale. Step back plank. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale. Inhale, warrior one. You're so funny. What's out there? Inhale, exhale, warrior two. Slightly wider stance for warrior two. Staying with your breath. Gazing over your left fingertips. Inhale, exhale, carve your hands down. Step back plank. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, downward dog for 5 breaths. And this is where you practice being with your breath, being with your body, and being with your emotions. We always want to be doing something. Sometimes that's not helpful. The most helpful thing is just to be present. Good. Inhale, step forward. Exhale, inhale. Chair pose. Exhale, fold. Drop your head. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale. Hands to heart. And last sun salutation B. Inhale, chair. And exhale. Your deepest expression of the pose. Holding just for breath. And inhale, exhale, fold. Drop your head. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step back plank. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right foot forward, warrior one. Inhale, exhale, warrior two. Inhale, exhale, just a bonus. Extended side angle. Inhale, exhale, left hand down, right arm up. Twist. Inhale, exhale. Step back, plank, chaturanga, cobra, downward dog. Inhale, warrior one. Inhale, exhale, warrior two. Engaging your bandhas. And inhale, exhale. Extended side angle. Make sure you wrap your shoulders so your palm should be facing behind you. Inhale, exhale. Cartwheel your hands down. Open up to the left side, twisting Inhale, exhale, reach forward, plank, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, downward dog. Coming back to your breath here, coming back to your awareness of your inner body. And inhale, step forward, exhale, fold. Drop your head. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart. Good, and then making sure your feet are hip distance apart. Inhale, and exhale, fold. And drop your head. Breathing into your hamstrings. And if you'd like, you could either hook your peace fingers around your big toes and drop your head again. Sort of using your hands to pull your body closer to your legs and farther down. Or maybe you can reach behind your legs and do it this way. Just breathing here. Keep releasing a little more with each exhalation. And then you can take your hands and again, just use your fingers to lengthen your neck, bringing your head down. Sort of like even just massaging the back of your neck. Keep noticing how your hamstrings and back feel though. Keep engaging your core. Good. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, hands to waist. Inhale, come all the way up. Engaging the bandhas. And exhale, hands to heart. And just a little bit of balance work. Tree pose, since we totally skipped this last week. So shift to your, actually just find your mountain pose again and spread your feet wide apart. Your toes wide apart, I mean, feet hip distance apart. And shift your weight onto one foot. And start, whichever your final tree pose is going to be, start with your toes down and just bring your knee up to the side, opening your hip. Find your just-do point on the floor for balance, about 6 feet in front of you, something that's not moving. And if you'd like, you can slowly bring your foot a little higher on your leg, avoiding the knee area. And just be here with your breath. Strong core. Good, and then just bring your ankle over your knee. Inhale, exhale, sit back, one-legged chair. And reach towards the floor. Inhale, and exhale, drop your head. And breathe. Breathing into your hip, breathing into your hamstring. Releasing a little more with each exhalation. Lengthening your neck. And inhale, exhale, bend your knee. Inhale, come up. And exhale, release another side. Opening the hip, Find your drishti point, gazing point for balance. And bringing your ankle over your knee, inhale, exhale. And release down. And inhale, look forward, exhale, bend your knee, come up, and release, shake it out. And then step your feet in a wide stance. Inhale, your arms out to the sides. Exhale, clasp your hands behind you. Inhale, push your hands back, bringing your shoulder blades together. And exhale, fold. Letting your hands drop behind you, bringing the top of your head towards the mat or towards a block. And breathe. And release your hands. Place them in line with your head and feet. Just feeling grounded here. Good. Inhale, come onto your fingertips. Exhale. And heel toe your feet a little wider than hip distance and sit back. Squat. Just being with your breath here. Good, and then bringing your heels together, just walk your hands forward and drop your head. And breathe. Soften your jaw. And look up. Step back off your mat for a moment so that you can fold it over to give padding to your knees. And then we're going to sit on the inside of our knees with our shins parallel or feet pointing out. And come down into frog pose. And you can release your head here. And inhale, look up. Exhale. Unfold your mat. And just come into a sitting position, staff pose. So your feet straight out in front of you. You can adjust the flesh under your sits bones so that you can sit up nice and straight. And we're gonna thread our fingers and just place it behind your head. Place your hands behind your head. And then you're gonna push your head back into your hands. So just pushing your hands towards your head and your head back towards your hands, using your core here as well, but this is also a neck strengthener. And release. And place your hands next to your hips, toes pointing up. Inhale, exhale, and gently bend your head forward with your chin towards your chest. Engage your Mula Bandha and your Uddiyana Bandha. So engaging these all three bandhas here. And breathe. And inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach as far forward as you can, maybe grabbing your toes, maybe just grabbing your shins or ankles. Look forward and exhale, fold. And see if you can soften and release a little bit more, bringing your head a little closer to your legs with each exhalation. Maybe I think there's a real parallel between discomfort that you might feel in a pose because you're tense or your muscles are tight or your flexibility, your flexibility is less, parallel between that and any emotions that you might be holding or resisting. Or distracting yourself from. So this is a good way to just be with all of that. Good. And this is, I'm not saying you're feeling any negative emotions right now or you have to be. I'm saying this is a practice for those times when that might happen. We all feel a wide range of emotions. It's part of the human experience. Good. And then just bringing your right foot into your inner left thigh. Inhale and exhale, folding over your leg. Releasing with each exhalation. And inhale, look up. And switch sides. Inhale and exhale, fold. Releasing, being present with your breath. Noticing how your body feels, how the pose feels. How the different parts of your anatomy feel in the toes. Inhale, exhale, inhale, come all the way up. Soles of the feet together. Open them up like a book. Inhale, sit up straight. And exhale. Rounding your spine, bringing your head towards your feet. Using your using your elbows to press your knees down. Notice maybe you're clenching your jaw. And inhale, come up. Extend your left foot forward. And inhale, left arm up, exhale, twisting to the right. Noticing your spine, noticing where in your body you feel a twist. And inhale, look forward, switch sides. Inhale, exhale, twist. And inhale forward. Bringing your feet up, holding on behind your knees. Just balancing here, modified boat pose. Or optional, take the full boat pose. Might have to shift your balance a little bit to counterbalance your feet. And coming down, leaving your shoulders up, just engaging your core here. And release. Have your knees into your chest. And placing your feet about mat distance apart. Reach towards your heels. Inhale, exhale, and inhale. Bring your hips up. Keeping your neck long here. And if you'd like, you could clasp your hands underneath. Bring a little more height into the bridge pose. And gently release one vertebra at a time. And actually, let's do a second bridge. Inhale, exhale, tilt your pelvis forward, lengthen your lower back, and inhale, come up. Maybe you can go a little higher this time. Engaging your glutes here. but releasing your lower back. Good. Exhale. Release. Hug your knees to your chest. Inhale. Rock back up just for a quick counter pose. Inhale and exhale, fold. And bringing your forehead towards your legs. If you're nowhere near your legs, that's fine. Maybe in that case, again, using your fingers to manipulate your neck, lengthening it. Think of lengthening a little more over each exhalation. And inhale, come up. Exhale, come onto your back. And actually don't come onto your back. Stay there because I want you to watch me doing these shoulder stands before you attempt it because I don't want you to hurt your neck. Unless if shoulder stand is a part of your practice and you don't need to see anyone do it, then go ahead and go into it. I just don't want you to be looking at me or turning your head while you're doing it. So the safest way to get into a shoulder stand is so bring your legs up and back towards a plow position. You always want to be warm when you're doing this. And then bring your hands to support your back. Bring your elbows in, and you can keep walking your hands down a little bit more. Your chest might come towards your chin. Your neck should stay long. Your back of the neck should stay long. And then bring one leg up and then another. You can also, just like we did in the frog pose earlier, you can, I'll just come out of this. You can give your shoulders a little extra padding and height. And that kind of can help you. So your head is off of the mat. In this case, it's folded over just at the top of your shoulders. So this can give you a little better alignment in the pose. Okay, so not looking at me right now. Feet back behind you in plow pose, and then one leg up, then the other. Your neck should feel long. So not tucking your chin towards your chest, just keeping your neck long. Maybe your chest comes towards your chin. And you're looking towards the tip of your nose. You're pointing your toes or doing I can't really describe, but there's a yoga way of pointing your toes where your toes are actually spread, but you're kind of pointing the rest of your foot, if that makes any sense. And you should be breathing deeply in that pose. And then just coming back into plow pose. Kind of ran out of room here. And then from there, after you've taken a few breaths, maybe just bending your knees and actually squeezing your head or your ears with your knees. Be very careful here, be cognizant of your back. Make sure that it's warm enough that you're not straining. Breathing. Good. And then slowly coming down with control, using your core to control. Palms of your hands flat next to your body. Pointing your toes. Come up onto your elbows. Exhale, drop the top of your head back onto the mat. Look towards the tip of your nose, and this is fish pose. And breathe. And then just gently release. Holding your body stiff for a moment. Palms facing down, feet flexed. Inhale completely, hold your breath. Tense all your muscles for a moment. And then release, breathing through your mouth. Turn your palms up towards the ceiling, let your feet fall out to the sides. And actually take a moment to again use your fingers and thumbs to sort of manipulate your neck. So we're gonna just lengthen the neck a little bit. And then release. And you can close your eyes, Shavasana, final resting pose, feeling heavy on the mat. Letting go of your Ujjayi breath. And letting go of any remaining tension. And just relaxing. Relax your feet. Relax your ankles. Relax your lower legs. Relax your knees. Relax your upper legs. Relax your hips. Relax your belly. Relax your chest. Relax your throat. Relax your shoulders. Relax your upper arms. Relax your elbows. Relax your lower arm. And relax your wrists, hands, and fingers. And relax your tailbone. Relax your lower back. Relax your middle back. Relax your upper back. Relax your shoulder blades. Relax your neck. Relax your jaw. Relax your tongue. Relax your eyes. And relax your eyebrows and forehead. Relax your entire body. Your entire body is relaxed. And if you like, you could imagine a wave of pure relaxation and light washing over your body, bringing with it any remaining tension. And relaxing your mind, letting go of any thinking or planning, being present with your breath. Noticing the appearance of any thoughts or emotions, and then just letting them go and returning to your breath. Not getting caught up in anything. And just starting to move your fingers and toes. Bringing your awareness back into the space around you. And reaching your hands over your head. Gently bend one knee and then the other. And roll onto one side. And whenever you're ready, just gently bringing yourself back into a comfortable seated position. And yeah, so let's find a cross-legged seated position. Just gonna do, I think this is the same breathing exercise we did last week. It's the Ujjayi breath again, which I hope you're also using during the practice, but this time we're going to take 10 deep breaths as we engage all three bandhas. So again, engaging the Mula Bandha, your pelvic floor, Uddiyana Bandha, your lower belly, bringing your lower belly in and up, and then the bandha in your throat, which I should really learn the name of next time. But to do that, you're again going to drop your chin towards your chest. Hopefully, actually, just to get a little more length into that area, just doing a couple neck rolls again, but hopefully it's a little longer now after this class because I did try to incorporate some neck lengthening poses into there. Good. So just touching your index finger and thumb together, straightening your legs, straightening your arms, resting them on your knees. Inhale, exhale, bring your chin to your chest. Chest to your chin. Engage all three bandhas and 10 ujjayi breaths. Good. And releasing the ujjayi breath, releasing the bandhas. And closing with a gratitude meditation. I invite you to think of 3 things you're especially grateful for in your life right now. Anything big or small. And notice how you feel when you think of those 3 things, when you bring them to mind. And just sit with that feeling for a few breaths. Maybe imagining or visualizing the feeling as just a bright light somewhere within your body, expanding outwards. And then you can go ahead and release that. And open your eyes. And thank you so much for joining me today. Please let me know in the comments or chat whether you liked the structure of this class, whether you'd like to do it again or not, or if you have any recommendations or requests for next time, or just any general comments. And thank you so much. If you have Monday off, this is a long weekend for you, then please enjoy the weekend. Hopefully the weather is nice wherever you are, or if not, you're able to find ways to be with loved ones or just enjoy yourself, regardless of the weather. Namaste.